Hey everyone, it's Brandy and I'm back with another YouTube video. In today's video, I'll be reviewing the Airlift desk, a standing desk, which I'm super excited about. And this review is long overdue. So I actually filmed this video a while ago. I filmed the intro and everything, but in the intro I looked crazy. Like, you'll see, because from the intro I actually filmed the video of me putting the desk together. So this will probably be voiceover basically. I'll be talking over the video just because it's more than just a desk to me. Has a little bit of a deeper meaning. Not super deep, but just like, you know, it was a big girl purchase. Like, so yeah. Here, so the desk is right behind me. You know, I got my fake fireplace going as I'm sitting next to our real fireplace, right? But it doesn't work. So anyways, just go with it. Just go with it, okay? So today I'll be reviewing the Airlift height adjustable electric desk. It comes in various colors. I think it's like white and black, honestly. What I love about this desk is that, or let me give you a little bit of a backstory. So, you know, as the panty hit, we were all trying to, you know, a lot of people had to switch to work from home, including myself. So I am still working from home, blessed to be working from home, grateful to be working from home. And I knew that, like, I was sitting at our dining room table, which worked for, you know, a while, but like my back was hurting and my behind was hurting, and just like I was uncomfortable. Because like I'm sitting at our dining room table and our chairs are meant to like eat in and just get up and go, you know. So my company allowed us to go ahead and pick up our office chairs, which is the one that I'm sitting in. And I actually got my chair like custom made to fit my body, like through our ergonomics program. So that was amazing. This chair is super comfortable. I'm not gonna give no details on that because it's technically not my chair, it's my company's chair. But you know, it's my chair because it was made for me. So anywho, they allowed us to pick up our chair, which was nice. But then I was like, I would love to be able to like stand up again and all of that jazz. So I hit the Googles and I started searching for a stand-up desk. My friend had got her stand-up desk and it was just like a tabletop, which is what one of my older companies had. We just had like regular tabletops that rise up and down. But as I was doing my research, I'm like, I don't just want a desk that rises up and down. Like, I really want a desk that has a drawer, because I just feel like, you know, why not have a desk that has a drawer in it? Like, you can store little stuff in it and all that. So I started, like, at first I was getting the tabletop. Well, I just want to be very clear about that. Like, I almost had this desk in my cart. I read so many reviews about it, all of that jazz, and then I was like, I really couldn't pay for it because it just, something wasn't right about just this tabletop. And I was watching so many YouTube reviews and all these things, and I'm like, I really want a desk. Like, it just clicked. I'm like, that's probably why I can't buy it, because I feel like if I'm gonna spend this much money, it should have some more. Like, it should come with a drawer. So then I started looking into desks that had drawers, and then I came across this one girl. If I can find her video, I'll leave it below. She had a desk that had a drawer. I think it had a drawer, I don't know. But I don't even know if hers had a drawer, but actually she was able to write on top of her desk, like write little notes and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I would love to have a desk with a drawer and to be able to write on top of it. Like, I just felt like that was amazing. So the desk she was reviewing was like a Samsung desk. It was like $500 or $600, and I was like, I'm not paying that much. Or maybe it was $1,000. It was like a really expensive desk, and I'm like, I'm not paying that much for a desk. Like, I'll literally just be like working from home anyway. I just need the desk, and I wanted to be able to do what hers does, just not for the same price. So then I started to look for a desk, a standing desk with a drawer, and that I can write on. And so I started coming across like a couple, it wasn't that many, like a couple reviews about, it was like 2 different desks, like, but the one that had the most popular reviews was the Seville Classics Airlift desk. And it was typically found at like Costco, and I'm like, I don't have a Costco card. but I have access to a Sam's Club card. And so as I dug and dug and dug, I like eventually came across like one or two, it's probably like 2 or 3 reviews on this current desk that I'm talking about, which is the Airlift height adjustable electric glass desk. And it was at Sam's Club, and there was like a couple reviews on it, but most of the reviews was on the Seville, or I don't know if I'm saying that right. Most of the reviews were on that one. And yeah, so I'm like, I know I have access to a Sam's Club card, let me see if they have something similar. And lo and behold, on their site they had this desk. However, because it wasn't, I'm a review person. Like, I sit and watch reviews, I read reviews, I analyze the pros and cons. Like, it usually takes me like days to make decisions about stuff. It sucks, but when I do finally decide, I'm in love with whatever I purchase because I do so much research on the products. So I looked at the reviews, I was so hesitant, but I'm like, okay, it seems very similar to the only difference is, I think at the time, like, one had like the charger, like you could charge your phone, but it was like the what's the word I'm looking for, like basically my desk didn't have that, but they do have ports for you to be able to charge the desk. So anyways, I'm like, it doesn't seem like it's a huge difference. It comes in white. It didn't necessarily say you can draw on it, but I knew with it being a glass tabletop that I would be able to get some like dry eraser markers and be able to write on top of it. So I finally decided to go ahead and get it. This desk retails at $349.98. and I got mine from Sam's Club. I did read some reviews on Sam's Club, and some people were saying like theirs came scratched and like maybe a missing part or something like that, but for the most part it had like great reviews. So it didn't take that long to come. When it came, I assembled it. Like, it didn't come scratched up. I inspected it, everything was perfect. I had the box in the house for like, I don't know, a few weeks, because for one, my brother was gonna take it out, but then two, I wanted to make sure that the desk was working properly and everything before we got rid of the box in case we had to send it back. So yeah, tying it all together, why this was so important to me, or why it was such a big decision, is because I have a hard time trusting my opinion, like trusting what I have to say, or thinking that it's like valid, or and all of these different things. And so this desk means a lot to me because it was a big purchase, and I decided to get it because I wanted it. Like, typically, or in the past, you know, before I started growing into an adult and going to therapy and different things, there would be things that I wanted, but like everybody else would be getting one thing. Like, everybody else was getting like the regular tabletop desks and the Seville desk, and nothing's wrong with the Seville desk. They're basically like brother and sister desks. But because it wasn't so many reviews, I'm like, I don't know if I should get it, and all of these different things. And I decided to just go ahead and trust my instincts and trust that this desk was going to provide everything that I needed it to provide. And so that's why it means so much to me, because I didn't go with what everybody else was doing for standing desks. I went with what I wanted to do. And it's crazy because anytime somebody comes over to the house, they always talk about the desk. Like, they love the desk. People want to get the desk. It's a great desk, okay? So if you're like thinking, if you're watching a bunch of reviews, trying to compare the Airlift and the Seville or Civil desk, like, but honestly, between those two, they're about the same. Like, I don't think that there's a huge difference between like the charging, besides like the charging port on the desk. But yeah, it was pretty easy to assemble. Like, the only difficult part that I had, and hopefully I haven't passed this part, the only difficult part that I had was really understanding which way to connect the cords under the desk, because you have to put those in before you turn the desk upright. And y'all, this shit is not easy, okay? Like, I just figured out how to put the legs on. If y'all saw, I was trying to figure out how the legs are supposed to be, but I think I figured it out. So I'm gonna just zoom in and show y'all. Like, so this piece here, it's confusing how it's supposed to, like, which direction. It just say attach A to B, and it's like, okay, but which way? But I think it's supposed to go inward like this, and you screw it down. So I'm gonna do this one. So I just wasn't sure which direction the cord should go in, but that was like a small thing. Once I just did it and it fit and everything, I was on my way. So all in all, they give you all the pieces. Like, you only need like a little bitty screw jack thingy. I don't even know what those things are called, but that's all that you need. And then yeah, I assembled the desk completely on my own. I did ask my brother originally, but he was doing some stuff and I didn't have time. I was really anxious and I wanted to put the desk together. So I did it myself. The only thing that I did need help with was flipping the desk over, like, so that it could stand upright, and then moving it to the section of the house that I wanted it to be in. So actually, as you'll see in the video, my mom ended up helping me flip the desk over. But yeah, it probably took me about 30-45 minutes to put the desk together. And again, it probably wouldn't have taken that long if I could figure out the cords to do it like the proper way or whatever. But it wasn't hard. They do explain it. It's just like they could have better marked those just so that it's a little bit easier. But anybody could put this desk together. You could put the desk together by yourself. It's just flipping it over, because it is a glass tabletop. Like, if it was just a regular tabletop, it still would have been heavy. I'm not taking that away from anybody. It still would have been heavy. It's just that because it's a glass tabletop and it comes with a drawer, it's a little bit heavier, and my fear was it falling like back on me. So my mom ended up helping me flip it over, and then we moved it to this spot that it's currently in. And this is my work from home station. I'm very proud of it. So I bought this desk December 2nd. So I've had it for a few months now. I bought the desk December 2nd. It didn't take that long to come. Like, I want to say maybe like a week and a half. I don't even think it was that long. I feel like it came pretty fast, like maybe about a week though. So it came pretty fast. It wasn't damaged. We do have like a few steps on the front porch, and from there my brother helped me bring it in the house, and then I put it together myself. The Airlift height adjustable is perfect. It comes in black and white. My brother actually has the black one, but I don't know if he got his from Sam's Club or Costco, because they actually do have a Costco card. So I probably could have gotten it from Costco, but at the time they didn't have neither desk on the Costco site. It was like you would have to get it at the store or something like that. I don't remember all the details, but for whatever reason I went with the Sam's Club one, and that was the only one that they had on the site, and it was perfect for me. So my brother has one just like this, but his is in black, and you can also write on that one, but I think you have to get like the glow, some type of like super neon highlight markers in order to write on top of those. I have the white tabletop, so I can write on top of mine, and I love this desk. It literally was the best decision that I could have ever made. Yeah, I got the white one because I feel like it would be easier to go with like our decor and our house and everything. And I feel like it just looks very classy, modern, and it's just like a nice furniture piece. So this desk adjusts all the way up to, it goes all the way up to 47.1 is the height, and the lowest is 29.0. So I'm gonna raise it back up just a little bit. As you can see here, this is, I think this is like a manual button. I don't know. It's like, so basically you can set your heights on the desk. Here in the middle is the drawer. I just store like a lot of stuff. Like, love is that it has these little nooks under here, and that's actually like, so it's where I store my markers. These are all of my dry eraser markers, and I can fit 2 on each part of my desk, like on the far, so on the far corner back here, I can put 2 on this side. I can put 2 on this front side, and then on the other side I can do the same 2 and 2. And so it came with 6, obviously, right? So it came with 6, and yeah, I got these from Walmart. Like, I ordered it. I did the Walmart pickup, which is a lifesaver, by the way. Like, love that for me. They have these magnets on the tops of them, and so that's how they're able to just cling to the desk. I love this. The reason why it was very important for me to have a desk that I can write on is because sometimes while I'm working, I think about things that I need to do and different tasks. And so I wanted to have a desk that I could just like write little notes to myself. Like, I have little affirmations on my desk again, I love this desk. It was the best investment. If you're watching reviews and you're thinking about this desk, go ahead and get it, because the regular, I mean, if it's in your budget, the regular Ryzen desks retail for like $100 and something, sometimes even 200 and something. And I feel like if you're gonna, me personally, I just feel like if you're gonna spend that type of money on a desk, it should do more than just be a tabletop, to me. Okay, to each his own, you know, because it is a little bit more. Like I said, this was like $350. So that is it for this video. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that I was able to explain everything correctly and that this review was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this desk, or if you're interested in getting any type of rising desk. If you have any questions that I can answer, I will definitely go ahead and answer them, or just leave me, you know, a heart emoji below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.